So as you continue to do this, you will see that the way you observe the same situations, very difficult situations, and there was this aversion to it coming from inside, this weariness, this tiredness, again and again, you will see that you'll be exposed to the same situation, and with time, nothing will arise. Saying, no, it's normal. There will be a strength that will be coming from within and expanding and pushing all these weaknesses apart. The same situations that before you were looking at them and being impressed, in stress, completely unbalanced, you will see that these things don't make much of an impact until it will disappear completely. Before you would look and you would say, oh, but I have to deal with this and that and this situation, I have to solve this and that in myself so that I don't have these thoughts and all these things. And you will have the experience that things are not that way. There are other ways to go through this in a more faster. So something as simple as a cold shower done properly. And you can have your cold shower before your meditation. It doesn't need to be a long one. But then after meditation and after some asana practice or something like that, whatever you're doing, or if you're doing nothing, doesn't matter, then a long one, a 5 minutes one. And at the end of the day, also end with another cold shower. As you get out from this cold shower, your energies will come back to you again. And after the end of the day, with the work that you're engaged, either spiritual practices or mixed or whatever, then you will be, your energies will come back to you, you will be strengthened again, and your sleep will be much better, and your practices that come afterwards will deepen more and more and more. So this is important for everybody, but especially for those who find themselves wanting to progress, but finding themselves weakened, not finding strength to do what they know it is right. And every spiritual practice helps. There's a lot of different ones. But this is a very simple, basic thing that makes, it's like a different perception, completely different. And I leave you something else to reflect upon for those who are very dopamine driven. Well, these cold showers, well, they will increase your dopamine levels by 500-fold, more or less. I think, is that too much? But it is like this. And I will not say a lot about this because, well, no interest. But for those who are obsessed with dopamine, Well, here's the so something that it is, uh, at least in the beginning, it's difficult. Even the idea makes people tremble. For some, quite interesting because in a very short period, the levels of happiness they start increasing a lot. That, for those who experience it, that makes you wonder the things that you imagine that bring you happiness and all of this, the characteristics, how all this is not in the right place, and it's there just to confuse you, to distract you. So if there's any questions about this, you can send. I will answer. Let's see what we have here. So our friend Kota is asking, tell me, sir, I will not, there's the rant link first, I will not go to that, but tell me, sir, Mahavatar Babaji about. Is he really living or not? Please tell me my question. Well, uh, I don't answer to these questions because spiritual curiosities, they have to go for those who are in spiritual Wikipedia. But I will tell you one thing. God manifests in different ways. And this also according to the previous rantling. And death doesn't exist. So there's just different manifestations of life, whatever that means also. So all these figures, they are quite alive, all of them, and they are the ultimate. So if it is alive or not, that the question in itself reflects your level of confusion. See? Because no one ever dies, and a master is a master, a manifestation, and it's there accessible for those who are looking for it. And all these things, you have to access them directly. There's no point in knowing these things. There's a lot of seekers have a lot of curiosities about these things, and it is good. But the catch is, the curiosity is not about going around and asking questions about it. If the curiosity is there, if it is real and important, it is inviting you to direct experience it. That is the most fundamental. But first, I suggest silence, taking care of silence first. And if there is something left, some curiosity left, then you can take care of it. But first, take care of silence, or else you will need 500 lifetimes just to handle the first curiosities that are there. My focus here is on questions that deal directly with the quest of truth. Namaste, Narayanji. I am Abhilasha here. Really happy to have this opportunity. Welcome, my friend. I feel I have lost the love of my Guru, who for me is God Himself, and he is not in physical body since the 70s. But he came to me with love that is almost unbearable, so beautiful. I saw him everywhere. Now I feel the intensity of that love reduced from him as well as me. What can I do to find his love? I feel helpless. I've never met him in a body. No, that doesn't matter. It doesn't make a difference. Love is the real body. Well, you see, when the master comes to you in whatever way he is coming, he is giving you an invitation. So this is a blessing. And it doesn't matter in which form he appears or formless. If he comes to you, you are sure not ready, as usually people say. You are maybe ready to get ready. So these appearances, these manifestations, or other intense experiences that come to seekers, it is something that is calling them. And it stays there as long as it is needed for that seeker, for the seeker's needs, according to his conditions, according to the circumstances that are needed. And then it is normal to fade away, the distance to increase. Because it's like the divine is going to you, to your worldly condition, to your deluded condition, and is telling you, look, I'm here, I'm real. Then it starts going back again and moving away from, so that it can give you the opportunity to go to it. So if this love is reducing, first, it's not about the guru's love, it's about your love. If it is the guru that is reducing this love, is for you to be able to wait, to evaluate that which is more important to you. If it is that love or the rest that is that where you are distracting. Because surely there's a part of you that has taken this love, this beautiful love, as a nurturing, that the same nurturing that you were looking into the worldly experiences. And this has become very important also because of that. And as it was there, it was all this paradise, and it was, how do you say this, increasing. Then as it disappears, and you don't know this, and you're still distracting with a lot of things, then if it's not nurturing me, then I start gaining distance, not gaining distance from that love, but increasing it from the old investments you had to get satisfaction and all of this. So your guru told you, I'm here, it doesn't matter. It could appear in the physical body, it doesn't matter. It could. It doesn't matter if the physical body died. Bodies can be created. It's no big deal. If you're from India, you must know this. But it doesn't matter how it appears. If it is a master with a physical body, no physical body, just the presence, just the love, or an intense spiritual experience that then will direct you to your guru, it doesn't matter. But usually it is like this, because that's the nature of it. It goes to you, to your world, to where you are, and then it moves away so that you can come with it. So these difficulties you're having with the absence of the love of your guru, they are telling you what is really more important to you. And at the same time, you have a lot of precious things in your life that are going against this. And this separation, this reduction of love from your part, it is about you're trying to compensate that love that you're missing with other things, and that will not work. See? Because there is a divine invitation for you to let go of those things and to focus completely on that love, on your guru's love. And that is the most beautiful love story. Most beautiful. And it is the biggest blessing a human being can receive. So all of those who are saying, oh, but this is not real, they don't know what they're talking about. It is, but it isn't. So now it is up to you to establish that connection, to do your level best to make it the only thing that matters in your life. And that will mean, for sure, let go of whatever is standing in the way. And that memory, the memory of that love, will be your guiding star. You have tasted it, you have seen it, it is real. And this is where you have to go. Have to is a strong, because you're being tested if that is the most important or if the rest is more important. But sitting in your place, waiting for it to come again so that you can feel good and all that, forget about it. That is telling you that it is exists, it is real. Now it is your turn. Blessing was received, now it is the work from your part. Find it, to tune with that love, with the memory, with the feeling, with the guru, until through that love you'll become one with it. And that is enlightenment, that is awakening, only with different words. And his love is there, it is waiting. It is you who need to tune in. And that usually, for every, especially the strong spiritual experiences that come, they bear the same invitation. And that is a complete shift in life, a complete turnaround, and to focus exclusive on the divine. People say, oh, but that is too radical. I've never quite understood that sentence. Because when you look into life and what it means, really, what are all the investments of life, you will see that things become very clear and very simple. It is a pursuit of happiness. It's not a pursuit of, now it is Instagram that is having difficulties. Are we back again? Yes. It's not a pursuit of friends, of lovers, of family, of whatever. It is a pursuit of happiness. And the pursuit of happiness, trying, because nobody really knows. So first you try it in a horizontal way, not that means lying down, but in worldly situations, in circumstances of life, and then you move up to the divine because, well, wisdom, frustration,